What if the thing you're calling failure is actually the opposite? You've worked for years, sacrificed, prayed, grinded, and your life looks exactly the same. People stopped believing in you, some even laugh. And the scariest part? You've started wondering if they're right. But what if the delay isn't proof you failed? It's proof something massive is happening, underground. Today I'll show you 3 powerful secrets from nature that explain why some people seem to succeed overnight, after years of looking like complete failures. And once you understand these lessons, you might realize something important. Maybe you are not failing. Maybe you are growing in ways you cannot see yet. The first lesson begins with a farmer in China. Every morning before sunrise, he walked to the same small patch of land. He watered it. He pulled the weeds. He cared for the soil. Then he went home. The next morning, he did exactly the same thing. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. But nothing happened. Not a single green shoot broke through the ground. 1 year passed. Still nothing. A second year. Nothing. By the 3rd year, people had started laughing at him. "Why are you wasting your time?" they asked. "You're watering empty dirt." Even his neighbors believed he had lost his mind. But every morning, the farmer came back. He watered the soil, he removed the weeds, and he left. The 4th year came and went. Still, absolutely nothing. But in the 5th year, the impossible happened. A tiny green shoot finally appeared. And over the next 6 weeks, it exploded upward, growing nearly 30 meters into the sky. The same people who had laughed at the farmer now stood in amazement. They thought the bamboo had grown in 6 weeks, but the truth was very different. It had been growing for 5 years. The first 4 years weren't wasted. They were spent building roots, strong enough to support extraordinary growth. And that's exactly where most people quit. They give up, not because they're failing, but because they can't see what's happening beneath the surface. Here's what most people never understand. Success doesn't begin the day the world notices you. It begins long before that, in silence, in repetition, in days that feel completely meaningless. Think about it. Nobody applauds the roots. Nobody celebrates the months, or even the years, spent preparing beneath the surface. People only notice the moment the bamboo finally rises. They call it overnight success, but there is no such thing. Every great achievement has an invisible chapter where nothing seems to happen. Maybe that's where you are right now. Maybe you've been working, learning, improving yourself, and wondering why your life still looks exactly the same. But what if your roots are growing? What if every skill you're building, every mistake you're learning from, every difficult day you're surviving is preparing you for a future? If the bamboo had grown 30 meters before its roots were ready, the very first storm would have destroyed it. Sometimes, the delay isn't punishment, it's preparation. But there's another reason people never reach their full potential. Sometimes, it isn't because they're impatient, it's because they're trapped. Imagine taking a baby shark and placing it inside a small glass tank. Year after year, it remains small. Now imagine taking that exact same shark and releasing it into the open ocean. Suddenly, everything changes. It begins to grow, not because it became a different shark, but because it finally had room to become itself. The tank didn't change its potential, it only limited it. Think about that for a moment. How many people spend their entire lives inside invisible glass tanks? Sometimes the tank is made of fear. Sometimes it's made of comfort. Sometimes it's the people around us, constantly reminding us what we can't do. The saddest part is, after living inside that tank long enough, we begin to mistake our limits for our identity. We don't say, "I'm trapped." We say, "Maybe I'm just not good enough." But those are 2 completely different things. A shark doesn't become small because it lacks strength. It becomes small because its environment never gave it space to grow. So ask yourself one question. What is your glass tank? Is it the people you listen to, the fear you've believed for years, or the comfort zone you've refused to leave? Because sometimes, changing your life doesn't begin by working harder. It begins by changing the environment that's keeping you small. But even if your roots are strong, and even if you finally escape the glass tank, there's still one last obstacle, the hardest one of all, your old self. And no creature teaches that lesson better than the eagle. Whether it's literally true or not, its message has inspired millions of people for generations. The story says that one day, the eagle reaches a point where its old beak, its worn claws, and its heavy feathers no longer serve it. If it keeps holding on to them, it slowly loses the ability to hunt, to fly, and eventually to survive. So the eagle faces a painful choice: stay the same or endure the pain of change. The old story tells us that the eagle chooses pain. It lets go of everything that no longer helps it, and only then does it soar again. Whether that story happened exactly that way isn't the point, because every one of us eventually faces the same choice. We all carry old habits, old fears, old excuses, and old versions of ourselves. At first, they protect us, but over time, they begin to imprison us. Growth isn't only about adding something new. Sometimes, it's about having the courage to let something old die. Maybe the life you've been praying for is waiting on the other side of the version of you that you're afraid to leave behind. A new life only begins the moment you decide to destroy the old one. So here's what this actually means for you. Not in theory, in practice. Step 1. Water something today. Pick one skill, one habit, one relationship, and do the unglamorous work on it, even though nothing will show for months. Not motivation, discipline. Because the bamboo farmer didn't feel like watering empty dirt every morning. He just did it anyway. Step 2. Audit your tank. Take 5 minutes. Write down the 5 people you talk to most. Then ask yourself, would a shark grow in this water? If the honest answer is no, you don't need new motivation. You need new water. Change who you call when something good happens. Change what you open when you're bored. That's not brutal. That's biology. Step 3. Break one beak. Not everything. One thing. One belief about yourself that's outdated. One habit that's been dead weight for years. Name it, out loud if you have to. Then do the version of slamming it against the rock. Delete the app. End the excuse. Say the thing you've been avoiding saying. It will hurt for a while. That's not a sign you're doing it wrong. That's the sign you're doing it. Watering, auditing, breaking. 3 actions, not 3 ideas. Do one this week, and you're already ahead of the version of you watching this video. If this stirred something in you, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.